Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your daily horoscope for Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. Midweek carries a decisive tone that cannot be ignored. What began as quiet discernment earlier in the week now demands articulation. The emotional fog that lingered through February is thinning, and in its place comes definition. You may feel less tolerant of ambiguity and more willing to clarify what you truly mean. Conversations hold weight today, not because they are dramatic, but because they are honest. This is the kind of energy that moves things forward through calm certainty rather than force. There is strength in saying exactly what you mean, and in hearing what others are truly expressing. Boundaries that once felt uncomfortable now feel necessary. Career decisions, relationship expectations, and financial priorities all benefit from transparent discussion. Midweek is where intention becomes commitment. Clarity replaces hesitation. And when you choose alignment over avoidance, momentum stabilizes. Hello, Aries. A decision that has been quietly forming now feels unavoidable. You may recognize that pushing harder will not solve what requires alignment instead. A conversation brings sharper awareness of shared expectations, especially in professional or financial matters. Rather than reacting impulsively, you choose to clarify your position calmly. This is a powerful day to refine goals and eliminate distractions. When your direction is clearly defined, your energy becomes far more effective. Taurus, security themes intensify, but in a clarifying way rather than a stressful one. You may realize that something you assumed was stable actually requires reinforcement or renegotiation. Honest dialogue strengthens relationships more than silent endurance. Financial commitments benefit from careful confirmation. Emotionally, you feel steadier once expectations are explicit. Stability grows stronger when clarity replaces assumption. Good morning, Gemini. Your mental sharpness is undeniable today. A lingering uncertainty dissolves once you articulate it directly. Professional or logistical matters benefit from structured organization rather than scattered effort. You may feel ready to finalize a plan that previously felt incomplete. Communication carries influence when delivered with precision. Clarity restores your sense of control. Cancer, emotional maturity becomes your strength today. A boundary that once felt difficult to express now feels necessary for peace. Shared responsibilities or family dynamics benefit from calm, grounded discussion. Rather than retreating, you stand firm without hostility. Financial or practical matters feel manageable when approached realistically. Security strengthens when you honor your emotional limits. Hello, Leo. Relationship clarity demands authenticity. You may realize that assumptions have limited connection. Professional collaborations require clearer role definition to avoid misalignment. Creative goals strengthen when expressed sincerely rather than performatively. Instead of dominating a situation, you align with shared purpose. Confidence grows through transparent communication. Virgo, work or routine matters require decisive organization. A system that has been inefficient becomes obvious and correctable. Health or productivity improves through structured refinement rather than drastic overhaul. You may release unnecessary perfectionism in favor of sustainable progress. Emotional steadiness supports focused action. Strategic clarity enhances your effectiveness. Good morning, Libra. Romantic or creative themes require honest articulation. Avoiding a conversation now prolongs uncertainty. Responsibilities must align with desire rather than compete with it. Emotional openness invites deeper understanding. Gentle firmness preserves balance without conflict. Harmony strengthens through clarity. Scorpio, home and financial matters move toward grounded decision. A lingering tension feels lighter once addressed directly. Rather than controlling quietly, you state expectations calmly. Stability grows through transparent planning. Emotional depth transforms into constructive strength. Calm authority replaces intensity. Hello, Sagittarius. Perspective sharpens into clear direction. A conversation, document, or message changes your understanding significantly. Travel, contracts, or short-term plans benefit from confirmation rather than assumption. Instead of revising endlessly, you commit to a choice. Emotional clarity renews optimism. Decisiveness restores forward motion. Capricorn, financial or professional commitments require deliberate confirmation. You may decide whether to deepen, restructure, or release an obligation. Boundaries protect your long-term stability. Emotional restraint supports practical success. Instead of hesitating, you act with measured certainty. Stability feels intentional and earned. Good morning, Aquarius. Self-definition becomes more concrete today. You may articulate a personal or professional goal with newfound confidence. Relationships improve when transparency replaces distance. Direction feels less abstract and more actionable. Emotional decisiveness strengthens leadership. Clear identity builds lasting momentum. Pisces, a reflective insight transforms into conscious release. You may finally let go of a pattern that has quietly drained energy. Creative clarity supports grounded action rather than escapism. Emotional awareness becomes empowering rather than overwhelming. Instead of drifting, you choose intention. Calm commitment restores inner peace. Wednesday is the pivot of the week. What once felt uncertain now stands defined. Conversations become productive instead of confusing. Emotional discernment evolves into practical commitment. This is not a loud breakthrough, it is a steady declaration. When clarity is spoken calmly and acted upon deliberately, your path forward becomes unmistakable. That's your daily cosmic forecast. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay connected to your Monday through Friday astrology here on Celestial Zodiac.